Hey guys. Alright, so we are going to be talking about that. Moon in Scorpio, also moon squared to Saturn energy. Going to be doing this lovers reading. So next we have Gemini. And so I just want to see it, basically give some advice. I'm understanding that with this energy going on, there could be this kind of nonchalant bucket type of attitude that we're all experiencing. And so I'm I know that could affect your love relationship, especially. So I'm just going to give us some advice on, how to deal with that right now and just like, see what's been going on as far as love goes for each of us. Past energy first, then our present, and then future. I'm going to get some clarifiers, and then I'm going to give you an affirmation card if I have time. Okay, so let's get some on your past energy right away. Seven of Wands. So I feel like in the past, Libra had this as well. You had this energy of wanting to defend your relationship. I feel that you would have absolutely no problem on speaking up. You could have been dealing with fire sign in the past, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you were definitely defensive. Like, you felt like you had to protect your with this Seven of Wands though, because at times it could also be just like simply keeping yourself in control. You know what I mean? You probably went through this like moment of maybe celibacy, or maybe a moment of just being single, like you were single for a very long time. And so I felt like you were basically doing that to maintain control of yourself, or maintain control of love in a way. You basically don't want to trust anybody with your heart. You didn't want to open up to anybody in the past because you felt like each time you did, it came with some type of conflict that you had to protect. Like, you don't like to have to jump in relationships and protect your name or protect the relationship. It's like it should already be protected. But if for whatever reason you always have to come through your relationships and stand up and fight, like, you gotta fight for your right to be in this relationship. It was just like too much of that. And so I felt that you got to a space of either being single for a very long time, or just keeping to yourself for a very long time, not taking anyone seriously simply because you didn't want to become defensive. You didn't want to become aggressive on the lines of fighting for your partner. It's like you didn't want to get out of control, especially emotionally. And it seems like that's probably a weak point for you. Like, bitch, don't touch my man. Don't look at him. Don't. It's like that type of shit comes out of you when you get in relationships. So you probably like, I don't need to be in a relationship right now. I'll fuck around and hurt somebody. So that's what you're dealing with. Let's get another one for your past energy, Gemini. You have the moon. So I feel like there was a lot of secrets going on in the past that haven't had you feeling a little bit iffy about motherfuckers too. It's like I don't even know what the fuck I'm defending half the time. Like, that's why I cannot, like, I don't even trust people. There was a lot of trust issues going on, and I felt like you felt intuitively led to like disengage from certain people. I almost felt like you would always know whether shit was already in the light or not. You would always know what was about to happen well before it actually happened. And I feel like that kind of inclined a little hint that you would get, and within your intuition, it'll make you feel like, this motherfucker ain't right. And then slowly but surely you start to see this motherfucker ain't right, And so I feel that over time you felt like it was a personal gift of yours in a way, Gemini. Like, I know right away if some shit is right for me or not. And it's almost like I got fuckboy, fuckgirl radar now, and it's really not that simple. Just because you had to, get to a complete understanding of one particular being and their behaviors doesn't mean that everybody else is going to have that same type of intent. And so you never really know. It don't mean that they're not manipulators as well. It just simply means that this motherfucker may be trying to manipulate you for a completely different reason than this one. You know, it's like one person may try to manipulate you to be a cover up because they're really gay or some shit, or another one's trying to get you to, you know, be with them because they want your money, or, you know, whatever the case may be. It's like not really using you or appreciating you for your value, you know, your true value, but more so just seeing the benefit in it. And so, you know, it's like you don't even know what comes with this person, let alone wanting to protect them. So it's like all the way around, I'm just going to avoid relationships, okay? So that's what you've been doing, or just avoiding a commitment to a relationship. Let's see what your present energy is. Oh, 3 swords. There's some heartbreak in there. I feel that you're a bit closed off right now, Gemini. I feel that you're having some type of tugs at how you handle things and how you handle people. And I think it's because, again, like you may have gotten to that space of thinking that you were now expert at knowing what was for you and what wasn't, or knowing how someone was before fully getting to know them or whatever. It's like you started to use that in a way that was a bit toxic or against you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain people would come and try to gain your attention or want to be a part of your life or some shit like that. And you would, like, you know, deny them based on some shit that had nothing to do with what their intent actually was. You know, but it had more so to do with your perception on these type of people. You know what I'm saying? So again, like you start to feel like you could read people so well, but then you were really missing out on a few different opportunities. And I feel like now you're starting to kind of visualize or see certain people that you wanted to be in a relationship with others, and that's fucking you up because you're like, damn, I didn't know that motherfucker was solid like that. Like, you know, almost like we could have been type of energy. You're starting to go back and reflect on some shit, and I don't know why you hurting though. Why you hurting? I feel like you felt in that moment like, yeah, that motherfucker ain't shit, and you left them alone, and you felt so proud about leaving them, Gemini. Why now are you feeling this heartache? Are you not seeing things clearly because it's like your deep, true desires, like that Scorpio, that moon being in Scorpio right now? It's like those things are being drowned out. They're going deeper than ever right now. So maybe that is what's happening. It's like you're starting to kind of question if you made the right decision, if you made the right call. It's like, when I see, well, not when I see you, Bittersweet, whichever the one, Bittersweet. It's like, damn, it's like, I ran into an old friend yesterday. Whatever the case may be. 4 of Cups reverse. So this is an acceptance type of thing going on here. I think it's a beautiful thing to accept something, but I mean, it's like you're accepting certain things and it's breaking your heart right now. Again, like you are missing out on something. It's like, you know, you're not given the time of day or some shit like that. Almost like you were too harsh or too in your power in the past, and so now those opportunities are no longer available. You may have like blocked people, cut them out to a place where they weren't able to contact you or communicate with you. And now that you are open and now that you're wanting to be more available, you're seeing that these people have moved on. These people have moved forward. Shit, Gemini, please. You know who the fuck you are? Tower reverse. So I feel that you really avoided some type of disaster. I feel like the motherfuckers that was approaching you with these opportunities, they really didn't have, like, you know, I feel like you called it right. Don't go back and forth on your shit, okay? Don't go back and forth on your shit. I know that you felt like I got this shit down packet, and you probably got a little carried away. You probably got a little happy with like not getting to know people and just feeling like you knew them on site or whatever. You probably like had a lot of little fun with that shit, okay? Got a little carried away, but I still, even in the playing around with it, feel like you dodged some bullets. I feel like you dodged some real fucked up type of scenarios that could have gone completely different and really shook your shit up, affected your life in a way. And so I feel like you need to release that. Whatever you're seeing right now, I feel is a result of change and transformation. A lot of tower moments on their end that you didn't get to see, that you weren't privy to. When you blocked them, you missed out on the whole transformation process, okay? So within that transformation process, there were some tower moments. There were some, judgment moments. There were some star moments. There was a lot of things going on. So whatever you're seeing right now that's breaking your heart and making you feel like you missed out on an opportunity with these people, this is just like along the process type of thing. Everything else that you didn't see is right here, tower. So that means that motherfucker went through hell to get that motherfucker to, get to that particular point. And you didn't deserve to have to go through all that nonsense. So remember that type of shit, okay? While these people are presenting you with offers and wanting you to be a part of their life, what do they have secretly hidden behind? Like, what's their agenda? What is their agenda? It's always some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you want to make sure you're trusting in your intuition, and once you make the decision, don't have any doubt or fear that you made any wrong decision. Don't give a fuck what you see afterwards. It wasn't for you. It's like whatever. There's tons and tons of nice jobs out there. I don't mean every one of them are for you, right, Gemini? Some of them got to be for someone else, right? So remember that. Remember, just because it caught your eye doesn't mean it's for you. Just because a motherfucker comes in with the gift of gab don't mean that is your honey with the gift of gab, okay? Let that motherfucker go on to the next one, okay? One more. Eight of Cups. Walking away. It's like something is missing. Don't always look for, missing pieces and shit or validation and things. Like, I need some closure first. This is a person that is constantly looking for more. And so, you're just being advised here to not be content, but understand, accept. You have acceptance here in present energy. Accept the fact that, you had to walk away from these situations, and that they weren't for you. And hopefully you get to a space of understanding that shit, I didn't want them for me anyway, So you have to get to that in order to feel like, or to release yourself from this energy of always looking for more, always looking for closure, clarity and shit. You don't need it. It's like some shit just wasn't for you. So you're not going to have all the answers behind, whatever the fuck. It's just, it wasn't for you. Alright? And that's okay. So whatever is for you is still waiting to find your ass. So let's not block that by just forcing or inserting some shit for the time being, and then the motherfucker that was meant for you, but just so happen that we got another couple of years before we, get this link up, because you done let another dummy slide in. Fuck! Damn it! So it's like that. Like, make sure that you are not blocking your true love's chance as well, okay? Think of that shit too when you just around any and everybody to grasp your attention and, like, whatever. If this is not your, destiny, if this is not your actual boo, your twin flame, whatever the case may be, this is going to be yet another lesson. So, just make sure that you at least consider the fact that, you don't always need a deep explanation to walk away from some shit. If it's feeling like it doesn't fit, it doesn't suit you, then hey, you need your custom made suit, alright? Don't be squeezing in that, squeeze your tiny ass up in this, girl. You like this? We not doing it. Let's get some advice. Freaking and shit. Double check. I like that. I get this feeling that you are going to I feel like there's going to be like two different people that come up to you, and they're going to almost seem like the same, but I don't know if you ever heard Janae Strangers, but it's almost like, dating someone new who starts to carry the same type of traits as people that you've dealt with in the past or whatever. And so it's kind of like, is this the same entity? I just feel like that is kind of your hint. That's your clue of if this is going to be a lesson or something that's going to be long term in your life. Because if it is something that is challenging you to correct those things, even if you start to work on those, you may find that it is leading you to your destiny. Like this person becomes that, or you will get to see, okay, I needed to work on that. This is obviously a lesson. Let me go ahead and go through with my process or whatever. So that once I'm done with this, I'm gonna be prepared for the motherfucker I need to be prepared for. So you always just want to make sure that you're focused on you, Gemini. Of course, it's take care of yourself first. This is a love reading. That's why I'm putting the emphasis on anybody to begin with. Anybody else. Any love interest or anybody else in your life. So, other than that, I would just say, don't worry about it. Focus on you. Take care of you. But I'm saying, when you have these type of people coming into your life, if you want to have an idea of like what's long term or what's like some temporary shit or just a lesson, you just want to double check that those traits. Is this the same old shit? Did you feel the exact same way in your last relationship? This is probably one of those lessons that I need to go ahead and attack right now. It's like an alarm going off or like a past due to-do list type of energy or whatever. Like, come on, you gotta take care of this. Like, check it off the list. Double check that shit off the list this time. So that's the type of energy I'm getting here. I don't know if I could deal with this. Don't know if I could deal with this. So again, having that idea of some shit is not, if it's not sitting well with you, if it's not making you feel good and you're constantly looking for more, trying to find a reason to leave, you ain't never got to find a reason to leave, Libra. Or Gemini, sorry about that, you could be dealing with the Libra. But you ain't never got to find no reason to leave, Gemini. If you feel like it's not working out or whatever, that's enough. Check in with yourself. I see the double there, right? So it's to make me feel like go within to you, go to your twin within you, the moon energy also being there, and see if this is for you. You have to get in tune with that moon energy, that yin and yang energy. You have to get in tune with your intuition so that once it gives you that advice, you could take heed. You'll be able to know right away instead of if this motherfucker is for you or not. Like, if this is a lesson or not, you know what I mean? If this is a lesson or if this is, something that's about to be around for some time, whatever the case may be, like you'll be able to determine that like much better, Gemini, once you trust in that intuition, which you have been doing for a very long time. So don't start doubting it now, okay? You see these motherfuckers, it's like basically in these relationships with the people that you weren't in a relationship with anymore, people that you passed up on or whatever the case may be, let them enjoy that because they probably had to go through multiple lessons before that motherfucker turned into a blessing for them. If they are, it could just be a front as well. You never know. It's not our concern. But make sure that you are paying attention when, certain things are being presented to you and you're feeling within yourself and your gut that this is not working out, this is not in alignment, this is not for me. This is not for me. Once you start doing that, I don't know if I could, no, this is not for me. This is not for me. I'm walking away. Don't start doubting or even giving this type of energy to allow room for confusion. Be very sure. Be very sure. Nope, this ain't for me. Not for me. I ain't gotta figure it out. This is not for me. I'm walking away, moving forward. Like, be that sure in yourself. Okay, Gemini? Love you guys, and hopefully you like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will see you next time.